So here's the thing. Because there has been a lot. When I say a lot happening, like, can we talk? Can we be real? Like, I'm amongst sisters, right? Y'all know me. And if you don't know me, like I said, my name is Javine Frazier. I'm also known as your guiding light. There are often times when I come to you in these womb chats and we talk about the womb space, both physical and energetic. If you're new to womb wisdom as it applies to what we do here, what we talk about here, and like what I do, let me just fill you in so that we can all be up to speed, okay? So here at the Hidden Jewel Wellness Boutique, we believe that everything begins in the womb, okay? And when we talk about the womb space, we don't just mean your physical anatomy, right? We know, physically speaking, the womb is where where you pretty much, female mammals carry life. That's the reproductive organ, all of that. Your womb is your ovaries, your fallopian tubes, your vagina. Like, it's this beautiful, I like to call it the upside down triangle. All of that is your womb space, okay? And so when we talk about the physical aspects of the womb, we're talking about your menstrual cycle, your reproductive system. We're talking about, like, physically, how do you feel? How do you eat? How do you rest? How do you take care of yourself? All of that, your ability to reproduce, your ability to not reproduce, how is your menstrual cycle? Did I say that already? Is it heavy? Is it like, painful? Is it missing? Are you having yeast infections, BV, like all of that? Like, I am, like, that's my thing. Something going on in your physical womb space, come holler at your girl, because I either got herbs, a yoni steam, we got you, all right? Energetically speaking, when we talk about the energetic womb space, that is your sacral chakra, okay? That is your second chakra, considered to be one of the largest of the 7 main chakras, okay? That is your energetic hub. That is how you feel. That is your ability to, like, connect to people, your ability to be sexual and sensual, and like, how do you flow in the divine feminine, like, your ability to create. So when we talk about giving life or creating life, we're talking about that physically and energetically, because we can create physical life, hey, carry a human. We can create energetic life, bring stuff, from the spirit realm, earth side, creative realm, earth side. You feel me? So, like, women, like, your womb space, like, that's it. Like, if you're not paying attention to your womb space, beloved, I don't care if you eat right. I don't care if you exercise. I don't care if you get all the rest in the world. If you are not connected to your womb space, you're still not all the way functioning properly. So my assignment as your guiding light is to bring womb wellness to the forefront, to get us talking about it, to get you to tap into the healer within, and, understanding womb wisdom and creating a womb wellness journey for yourself and for your life, so that you can heal yourself. Because we believe that when a woman heals her womb, she heals the world. And so that's what these conversations are about. Now, we good? We all caught up? You got any questions? There's a whole section. Our wonderful sister Leah has been so amazing at keeping everything. Like, there are guide sections, like, go through the guides, because I think all of my womb chats, we have been doing this, y'all, since 2020. Can y'all believe that? My very first live event here in Myrtle Beach as the guiding light in Myrtle Beach, because I was doing this in Maryland, not womb wisdom, but like female empowerment. But it's evolved, because life is evolution and growth over a lifetime. That is what we do here. So my very first thing as a womb wellness advocate, yoni steam practitioner here in South Carolina, was the Women's International Day that Leah did on the beach. So, like, I've been rocking with y'all since the beginning of my career as, like, yoni steam practitioner womb wellness, because that just started 2018, 2019. This that I do. My very first public appearance was 2020 with you guys. We've been doing this, we've been rocking. So there's a lot of information that I have been given freely in this group. There are lives, there are posts. Thank you, beautiful. So search in the group so that we can be up to speed. Now today, I want to have a conversation. I want to have a real live conversation, because y'all, when I tell y'all that there is so much happening in this world, there is so much happening on this planet, there is so much happening in the realm of women, that There is a mandate. There is a call for womb wellness advocates, for healers to stand up. I know we have been saying that since like the pandemic, like it is our time. Holistic wellness, it is our time. Healers, it is our time. If nobody has told you today, beloved, please allow me to be the first. It is our time. It is so imperative that we stand up, that we become vocal, that we do what we are sent here to do. And even if you don't know what you're to do, it is time for you to connect to your womb space so that you can figure it out and carry that thing out, because it is like, y'all, like I feel it, I hear it, my ears are ringing, my sleep is being interrupted. My heart is fluttering. I'm feeling anxious all the time, which I just know is like I'm now understanding that it's not always anxiety. It's just a influx of emotion and energy that I'm feeling. And so also like learning myself and learning how to decipher between like, am I anxious or is this a time for me to like, tap into my womb space? Is this a need that's like, go within so you can understand this energy? If you are a healer, Reiki master, yoga instructor, tarot reader, medium, priestess, songstress, artist, if you have medicine that you put out into the world, specifically if you put that medicine out to women, we need more womb wellness advocates. Yes, Raven. Ancestry. Yes. We need you to stand up. Let me explain something to you. What is a womb wellness advocate? Well, you know what? I'm glad you asked, okay? Because prior to this work, I didn't know that term either. I'm not going to say that I'm the first one to call myself that, but I haven't heard it until I said it. Okay? A womb wellness advocate. Maybe I should trademark that. Let's see if that's a thing. A womb wellness advocate is somebody who is connected to her womb space, energetically and physically. She understands the power of womb wisdom. She has gone through all of the things that has tried to shut her down. She has tapped into her inner healing. She has navigated her shadows. She has sat in the darkness. She has understood how to transmute that into light, and she is now ready to put that light out into the universe. She is now ready to help other women connect to their divine healer. She is now willing to share the medicine of womb wisdom to help heal this world. If you are a hairstylist, if you are a doctor, if people come and they just start, women in particular, womb carriers in particular, if they come to you and they just start telling you their life story and you like, girl, why are you talking to me? Yeah. Because that's how it started for me. Like, can I tell y'all something? I ain't even really like people for real. I am not a people person. I'm such an introvert. Like Javon in real life. Like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? I'm very selective with my energy. We're not just going to be having small talk. Small talk irritates me to my core. But people kept coming and telling me their life story, and I was like, wait, I don't care. But then what I realized was that I was able to like share and help women just by sharing my own story. Y'all, I have been raped and molested more times than one woman should ever have to admit in their entire life, because even one time is one too many, okay? I have tried to commit suicide twice. I was addicted to prescription pills, and there was a little bit of marijuana, which is crazy because now that I want to smoke marijuana, it like messes with my anxiety. Boo hoo hoo. But like, did I say that I was a stripper? Did I say that I was like a glorified, like, do I want to say I was a hoe or I was free with my gifts? I was out there. Grew up in church, started preaching when I was 10. Like, just went to church Sunday at the very same church where I went to this man, and we're good now, so I'm not shaming him. I love him. Went to this pastor Like, I want to change my life. I want to be better. Help me. Like, because I knew that there was more than like stripping and drugs. And all. I knew that there was more. The man calls me up to the front of the church and is like, hey, you used to, like, you know, she used to be a stripper. She want to give her life to the Lord. And I'm like, and then proceeds to say, like, yeah, you know, like her body, if you had her body, you'd be stripping too. Like, bro, like, I was also raped and molested. Do you not understand that, like, that is like a horror for me? Like, don't bring attention to my body unless I want to call attention to my body. I've been in therapy. It didn't work for me because what they were telling me in therapy wasn't aligning with what I felt in my spirit. And so, like, there was like this inner battle. So then I found my inner healing. A womb wellness advocate is somebody who is like, has a thirst for evolution and growth. A womb wellness advocate is somebody who is just like, listen, women, what are we doing, sisters? You can be connected to your sexual side or your sensual side without exposing everything and still be sacred. Like, that is a womb wellness advocate. She is somebody who says, you know what? I want to stand up and I want to bring awareness to womb wisdom. I want to partner that with whatever my light is, whatever my gift is, whatever my life, you know, experiences and my life perspective. I want to put all of that together, and I want to help women find their own healer, connect with their own womb space. We're not here to fix nobody. We just here to serve as a guide. Hey, sister, have you thought about your womb space today? Hey, let me shine my light. Let me talk about, you know, my anxiety is fucking with me sometimes. But you know what? When I sit and I meditate and I go within my womb space, something gets clearer. I get clarity. I get peace. I get understanding. Hey, you're having dis-ease in your womb space, in your menstrual cycle. Hey, beloved, you thought about this herb? Hey, beloved, how are you eating? Hey, beloved, here go a little sound healing. Oh, I know this healer. Oh, I know this person. We are here to guide and connect. Anybody can be a womb wellness advocate. Anybody. You can start today and say, you know what? Let me tell you a little something that I learned about my womb. Let me help you. It's to the point now, you guys, no lie. If my wife was on here, she could attest. I can't even watch reality TV because Brat Loves Judy is my show, honey. Because I swear, like, the Brat, if y'all know my wife, the Brat is my wife and my wife is the Brat. Like, oh my God. And plus the Brat is just sexy. So I like to watch Brat Loves Judy, which is a reality TV show. Judy's daughter was on the TV and she was talking about, like, she has PCOS and she was talking about her, you know, not being able to to lose weight. And so she was getting like the gastric sleeve surgery. Now, I'm not against surgery. I'm not. But that is a symptom. We need to be looking at your PCOS. So I said to my wife, I was like, oh, she needs some some white peony root. She needs my Balance and Flow blend. My wife was like, really? It's my life. Womb wisdom is my life. Womb wellness is my life. And there are some of you that I know either through like the Hidden Jewel as my clients, as, you know, soul sisters in this group, as sisters that I'm just connected with on social media. Don't make me call you by your name because I know you feeling it. That I'm like, you know what? You would be a perfect womb wellness advocate. You know what? You would be you need to be a womb wellness advocate. More of us needs to have this. It's great. Like, let me say something. Can I tap myself on the shoulder real quick? Can I pat myself on the back? It makes me feel real good when y'all see something about the womb and y'all automatically tap me or tag me or send it to me. Like, I love it. I do. I've done my job. Okay. The Hidden Jewel Wellness Boutique is the first yoni steam spa in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It is. Not even just Myrtle Beach. There wasn't one in Conway, Loris, Dillon, Florence, Wilmington before I started. There was one in Charleston. And there was one in Raleigh. Okay? Your girl has done well to make yoni steaming and womb wellness a thing. Especially in the South where, wait, you want to do what to my what? I take pride in saying that I was the first, but I no longer want to be the only. I don't want to be the only one that people tag when they have a question about the womb. If you have a womb, if you love somebody who has a womb, physical or energetic, now come on, we've already had that conversation, so we know that we're not just talking about a physical working womb space. We're talking about the energetic womb as well. So if you know someone that has a womb, or you love someone that has a womb, you, beloved, can be a womb wellness advocate. Now, why are we having this conversation, Javon? Like, I feel with every fiber in my being that there is going to be more darkness. I don't want to say it's going to get worse before it gets better. I don't want to say that. But I do feel there will be more darkness. I do feel there will be more attacks on women. I don't think the Roe versus Wade was it. I don't. Those of us who understand mind, body, and spirit, those of us who understand duality, those of us who understand being our own healers, being our own saviors, being the change that we want to see in the world, we need to stand up. The beautiful thing is, here at the Hidden Jewel Wellness Boutique, we have launched, if you're not following my personal page, we have launched the Womb Keeper Academy. It is an online virtual learning space. I agree. It is the online virtual learning space where you can learn how to be a womb wellness advocate. There is a Yoni Steam certification course. There is also a course coming about the harmony of masculine and feminine energy as it pertains to life, love, and business. Because what I have seen and what I believe, and this has been my thing since as long as I can remember, I feel like if I need something, somebody somewhere needs it too. When I started this, there was no one talking about womb wellness. I got certified in Yoni steaming, and it was the how-to of Yoni steaming, period. We didn't do a deep dive into the menstrual cycle. We didn't do a deep dive into spirituality. We didn't do a deep dive into I forgot to turn my phone down. We didn't do a deep dive into anything other than the how-to of Yoni steaming. So everything that I learned about even Yoni steaming, I learned by reading a bunch of different books, taking a bunch of different classes, and then on the job training, right? Like, we have steamed over 300 women. Y'all, I'm proud of that. Like, girl, who? Javon, you? Yeah, me, girl. This little hidden jewel has been helping. My wife says I'm saving the world one coochie steam at a time. And I am. But there was nobody doing what I knew and wanted to do and how I wanted it to be done. There were people doing Yoni steams and they're serving alcohol or they're smoking hookah. Y'all know somebody actually does Yoni steam and hookah. If you know anything about the body, you know that's not good. So everything that I have learned and created, I did it on my own. And it has been a process. It is a process. Like, you know, because when you're learning, you got to do research, you got to trial and error, you got to find someone who's willing to allow you to like test on them and, you know, all these things, right? Like, you got to have case studies, you got to like all of this. Womb wellness advocate, like I said, never heard that term. I heard people talking about the period, honoring, you know, the period as it relates to the moon, or honoring the physical side of the period, not both. You know, we talked about like, you know, dis-ease prevention from an energetic standpoint or a physical standpoint, not both. You know, it was, oh, you know, you can't stop your bleeding, hysterectomy. Wait, what? Is that my only option? And then, okay, so then let's say we go and we get the hysterectomy, because I have clients who have. But then what do we do with these women after they've like, they no longer have their physical womb? They now feel like less than a woman. They feel empty. They feel a void. Like, what do we do with them? We just cut them off and send them on their merry little way. Oh, well, you're no longer bleeding, so I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's just sometimes I amuse myself. So, what you'll find in the Womb Keepers Academy is all of that. Everything that we do, everything that we talk about, it's there. But it's there for you to either do it as a business, right? Or to add to what you're already doing. So, you know, certain things, if you are doing, I don't know, what would go well with yoni steam? Like, let's say you had a spa already, you're an esthetician, yoni steam. That's what everyone's doing. Like, most estheticians, they start doing yoni steams because it's a spa service. But you take it a step further, you work on the energetics of the woman, the whole woman. It's better for you, for them, for the entire industry. You know, let's say you are a Reiki master or a Reiki practitioner, and you work with women and you tell them your sacral chakra is off. Okay, what do I do with that though? It's more than just, well, grab this crystal, use this essential oil. You see what I'm saying? Like, they all go hands in hands. Like, your sacral chakra is off, beloved. When was the last time you've played? Your sacral chakra is off, beloved. How was your sex life? You see what I'm saying? Like, there are qualifying questions that we need to ask to be able to fully help our people. And that's where I come in as your guiding light. And what I love about this yoni, and I'm talking about the Womb Wellness Advocate course because that starts next week. The live portion with me starts next week, but the replay will be available until I run it live again. But let's just talk about, so have y'all seen this tattoo? Y'all know I love a good shoulder. Y'all know, go back and watch the replay. I love a good shoulder. So y'all have seen this tattoo. It says I shine. I shine is something, it's everywhere. It's something that I started back in like 2014 when I first started like doing like women's work. Wrote my first book. I shine, spirituality, healing, improvement, network, and it used to be empowerment. Now it's embodiment, because, you know, my beautiful sister has like really like opened my eyes to like empowerment, and I've seen that even in like, once she like made me aware of it and I started paying attention, I noticed it. Empowerment is like fleeting, you know. Empowerment, you have to have something happen for you to feel empowered. Whereas embodiment is just you making a conscious decision to just walk that thing out, to just be that thing, to just. So it's spirituality, healing, improvement, networking, and embodiment. So let's talk about what we're going to go through with the Womb Wellness, Womb Wellness Advocate program. So the first portion is going to be all about you. Like, who are you? What do you do? what has happened in your life. How is your womb? We're going to talk about like making sure that you're really connected to your womb space, because just like they say, hurt people, healed people heal people. Okay. And here's the beautiful thing about womb wellness advocacy. Everything that I do and why I'm so good at what I do is because I pull on my life experiences. So when people are like, oh, can you teach me how to, or how do you know what to say? Well, beloved, because I done been through everything. And I'm not one of those people who like to pretend like, oh, I'm so evolved and ew, stripping was beneath me. No, let me tell y'all something. There are days when I have to say to myself says, girl, you know you can't go back on that pole because like, but I do have a pole in my house because she's not dead. So I pull on my life experiences and I make it to where I'm able to sit in your dark with you because I can understand from an empathetic place. But I also have evolved from that dark place. So it's like, all right, girlfriend, we're going to sit in it. But let me show you like what to do once we're here. Sometimes people go and they talk to folk and they want to vent because they just need somebody to talk to. But what happens is, here's you with your stuff, and then the person that you talking to with their stuff, and y'all just sitting in the stuff. Yeah, girl, because I know exactly what you mean, because when I went through that, blah, blah. So you feel me, right? Yeah, I feel you, girl. Fuck him. Fuck her. Fuck them. Forget them. Do you. You right. I'm going to do it. Don't do it. You know what? Do it. Like, that's what happens when you have these conversations with somebody who's not evolved, right? And oftentimes women get together, and it's good because we need community. We need sisterhood. Sisterhood is medicine. But sisterhood is medicine when somebody in the sisterhood got the right tools. If a bunch of us just getting together and all we doing is venting and complaining and talking about, woe is me, and I'm so sad, and my dog left, and I'm so broke, and I'm so fat, and I'm so thin, and I'm so ugly, and I'm too pretty, and we're not helping anything. And I'm seeing that in the collective. Like, too many people are like, girl, me too. I see myself in you. I'm just like you. Yeah, girl, I'm just like you too. But like, okay. But now what do? We just gonna sit here. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. So I'm gonna sit with you. I'm gonna let you have your moment. I'm gonna hold space for you. I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna be there with you. I'm gonna empathize with you. I'm gonna have compassion for you because, like, girl, I've been there. I feel you. And if I haven't been exactly there, I've been similar. And so, like, no judgment here, sis. No judgment. You crying? You good? Here goes some tissue. I love you. All right. Now, cry with a purpose. All right. Let me show you how to use that energy. Anger is only beneficial if it fuels your productivity. That's what that I portion is going to be about. So the S, spirituality. What is spirituality? What is the energetic spiritual womb? Shadow work in the womb. Now, it's a lot of people I see talking about shadow work, putting courses out for shadow work. And great, I honor you. Thank you. But if you don't make a correlation between shadow and the womb, then you're doing them a disservice. And you too. Boo, 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 boo. Especially when you're working with women, because shadow is, in my opinion, those things that we choose not to address. Shadow's not necessarily a bad thing. How many times have we sought out shelter in the shade? Shadow ain't always bad, beloved. Sometimes what you think is negative shadow is... My phone's about to die, y'all. Y'all know I ain't no good when it comes to these phones. So how do we understand? Because the womb is, again, all about the I feel. The womb is the I feel. So I feel this in my shadow. What do I do with it? Is this really, how do I really feel about this though? And why is it really shadow? Or is it just untapped potential? Oh, wait. Because some things grow better in the shade. Don't play with me. Do not get me started. As my wife will say, I drink to that. Y'all, I miss my wife so much. And she's just at home. But I miss her. Somebody call her and tell her I miss her. I'm just playing. She is in the group, so y'all can tag her. Latasha Clinton. Be like, your wife miss you. All right. Shadow work in the womb. When we talk about spirituality, we also talk about how to create sacred space. Because in order for you to hold space, you have to have space first. You ever see when everybody be like, I'm holding space for you. I'm holding space for you. Are you holding space for yourself? Do you have space for yourself? Where is that space and what does that space look like? Oh my God. Wait, what? You mean there are more qualifying questions? I can't just hold space? To be effective? No. There's more than that. So how to create sacred space for yourself first, so that you can then show them how to create sacred space for themselves, and then how to hold sacred space for you first, so that you can help them create sacred space for themselves, and you can hold sacred space for themselves. Y'all, the beautiful thing about this program is that you're going to get your womb wellness together. One thing, if y'all ever know, and if y'all have ever had any kind of like circle with me, any event with me, whatever we're talking about always shows up in my life first. When we did the womb wellness, the womb vision board, days before that, my life was, I had to create a new vision. When we did the sexuality self-love thing with me and Leah, the night before that, or maybe it was 2 days before, but like some big stuff came up in my whole sexuality bubble of my womb. And I was like, wait, I thought we dealt with that. Whoa. So womb wellness, being a womb wellness advocate doesn't mean that you have your life together. No. Girl, have we met? Like, Javon is a hot mess. The guiding light, my higher self, she's Gucci. Jules, well, we can't always invite Jules to the party. Like, there's a particular time when Jules is welcome. But Javon is like, we just never know. Javon is always evolving and growing. You don't have to already be there already. And the beautiful thing about this program is that you're going to become a womb wellness advocate. We're going to walk it out. It is a journey. It is a process. And you have lifelong access, so you can always come back to it. All right, the H, healing. What is holism? What is, like, what are certain things that we need to heal from the womb? So, like, physical dis-ease of the womb, sexual trauma in the womb, the mother wombs, the sister wombs, the, like, all of like how to heal yourself and how to help them heal themselves and how to help your clients find the healer within them. Like, all of that is in that H section. I, improvement. So how do we like improve our womb space? Creating sacred movement, creating, using sacred words, eating sacred foods, like all of that is going to be in the I. All right, so we've healed for some things. Now, how do we improve? How do we keep it going? How do we create a womb wellness plan? Like, what do we... All right, then you've got you've got the networking part, sacred connections. Not just connections, but like relationships, your relationships, how to have sacred connections and relationships in your life, how to help your clients foster them in their lives, how to create sacred connections in your business, how to create like your dream team to like, all right, because we're not the end all be all when it comes to womb wellness. Like, you know how many times I refer to Vanessa Perry because she is a therapist, or how many times I refer to Leah because like her like focus is a sister wound, or how many times I refer to Katrina because like she's a Reiki master. Like, so how do you create a sacred network, a sacred container of healers and practitioners that'll be able to like build upon the work that you do with your clients and with yourself? And so then the E, embodiment. So now that we have all of this information, how do we be? How do we apply it? How do we walk it out We talk about adorning yourself. We talk about like dressing up and showing up. And we don't mean like just dressing up and looking good, because like I have on sweatpants and a t-shirt today, but my light is everything. Okay? But there are also times where like, girl, you got to like put yourself together, because like we're going to get our nails done and hair done this week because my birthday's Saturday. Ooh, ooh. So yes, we talk about all of that. Like, how do you like literally like walk out womb wisdom? How do you embody womb wisdom for yourself and for your clients? And then how do you teach your clients how to, or I like teach, how do you guide your clients on how to embody womb wisdom as a lifestyle, womb wellness as a lifestyle? And like my prayer with this is that it will be a ripple effect. Like, we will awaken womb keepers all over this world. If you remember back in January, we did a 3-day journey called Awaken Womb Keeper. And if you're on my mailing list, you have that recording. And if you're not on my mailing list, when you join the mailing list at the Hidden Jewel Wellness Boutique, you know, as my welcome gift for you, you get that recording for 3 days. So we talk about the energetic womb, the physical womb, what is womb wisdom, the energetic womb, and the physical womb. So you get those videos, and then we do like a what's next. So like, how do you move forward with this information? So it's a great hey, my sister, I love you and I miss you, and I called you yesterday and you didn't answer, and I'm so sad. So what was I saying? Boop boop. So yes, so you get that on my mailing list. Now, here's the thing. I want everyone to take this course. I do. I really do. Because I want us all to become womb wellness advocates for ourselves and for others. Because why? When a woman heals her womb, she heals the world. I am going to move into the portion of the conversation where we talk about the investment for this. If you don't want to hear about that, we're talking coins, money, the price. If you don't want to hear about that, thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Remember to discover your inner sparkle and let it shine, because the world is waiting on you to just be you. And remember, when a woman heals her womb, she heals the world. Listen, I will forever, as long as Leah will have me, I will forever show up in this group to talk about womb wisdom and womb wellness every third Wednesday. And it will forever, unless Leah changes something, be a free offering. There will forever be videos on YouTube. There will forever be videos, just random conversations somewhere on these internet streets or in your inbox if you're on my mailing list. Do not feel pressured if now was not a good time to, make the investment in this course. Do not feel pressured. There will always be free information. There will always be free master classes. You will get the information some way, somehow. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't really technically need anybody to teach you anything about womb wisdom. It is already in you. You need to remember and to explore, and that's where these womb wellness advocates and your guiding light come in, because we serve as a guide for you. But anybody can get this information because it is free. It is available. It was your gift from your creator. Like, boom, you're a woman. Here's your womb. Here's your womb wisdom. There you go. That's the truth about it. You don't need to pay anyone to teach you anything. We live in an age of information. But also, you are your own healer. I am the resident healer here. You are your own healer. So there's that. If it feels right, if it feels like a soul yes, if it feels like, girl, I'm in it, tell me more, then let's talk. Okay? So I love you, Leah. So here's the thing. So the live portion of this is something that I'm going to do live once a year. Because what I know about Javon is I am a lifelong learner. Y'all, this headache. I am a lifelong learner. And so I will always grow. I will always evolve and grow. And with that, as your guiding light, if you know what that means, my role as your guiding light is to learn, is to grow, is to evolve, is to navigate my darkest, is to navigate the darkness, to shine my light, and to bring others along on the journey. Okay. Hello, my soul sister. Hello, hello. I miss your face. That is my assignment. So this module or this program is going to run live once a year. Thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know if I need to like redo my prescription or what, but I have, or it could be the energy. I don't know, but last couple of days, this headache has been like kicking. No, it's not been kicking my butt. It's just been a discomfort. Focus. This program is going to run live once a year, which means we'll run through it and you'll get live modules at least once a year. So starting starting July 28th, I will be doing this live every Thursday, okay, via Zoom. What happens is you sign up for this course, you automatically get access to the first section, which is the eye. You get access to the eye. We meet on that Thursday, the 28th. We have a live conversation where we do a deep dive into the eye and all those modules. So it would be nice if you like ran through the modules so that you can come with questions or not, and then post questions online in the modules, because you have an online program as well. It's part of our online academy. So you get the online modules. There's sections there for you to have comments, ask questions. You get lifetime access for that. We do a live video once a week for 6 weeks. Did I say 6? Yes. And then I might throw in like a live Q&A at the end to just like answer all of the questions too. Okay? You have access to this forever. And then when there's, you know, new information, if you want to redo the new one, you can. If not, we'll work that out. But you have this. So, matter of fact, sit with that one. Because I want it to be, you'll still have access to it forever. You'll still have access to it forever. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have access to it forever. That might change in the future. But for the first run, you'll have access to it forever. This is the very first time I'm offering this Wound Wellness Advocate program. It is a brand new program. I'm super, super excited. The price for this right now is $222. It starts, it's magic all in it. The price is $222 and it starts July 28th. Why do I keep wanting to be in June? The first live module is July 28th. It is the new moon. So we're starting this new adventure, this new journey on the new moon. We're setting our intentions. Like, yo, this program is going to be life-changing. If for some reason you're like, you know what, I want to be in this first round pick, but I may not be able to catch the lives, no worries. You will have the replays, okay? Like, you will get the replays. I want to say instantly, but like, technology's been acting stupid. I'm still trying to download a recording from last week. So as soon as it's available to me, it'll be available to y'all. And then I will put that in the module. And so you'll be able to like watch it and answer or ask all your questions and do all the things. Y'all, when I tell you this is so next level, Because what I see this growing into is like women from all over the world. Like, we're going to have to get like translators and stuff to like help translate these modules into different languages, because women all over the world are going to want to tap into this medicine and offer this medicine. Like, I'm so freaking excited. And I'm excited because I know that the women who are being called to this first round, who feel this, so yes, I know that we are going to build something beautiful and monumental. That is something that I have been blessed with as your guiding light, is being able to like really like create new things, you know, set new pathways. And I am just so I feel it with every fiber in my being that the women who are being called to this first round, I'm not forcing anybody. I'm not begging anybody. If you feel it, if it's a soul yes, let me know and I will send you. Hello, beautiful. Let me know and I will send you the link. If you need a payment plan, let me know and we will work that out. If it's not a soul yes yet and you have questions or you need some time, cool beans, ask all the questions. Let me know what's missing for you so that we can get you to a soul answer that feels good to you. Because I really want the women that are called to this work to know that it is for them. Like, that's what I want. So it's a soul yes for me, but after September when I graduate with Leah. Okay. I'll see you in September. Justina, just woke up to you. Hello, beautiful. Hello, hello. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So, as I mentioned, that the price will for this one will go up. After the live run is over, the price will go up to $444. And it's going to be $444 until it goes up again. Right now, the Yoni Steam certification course is available. Right now, the Yoni Steam certification, and here's the thing about the Yoni Steam certification course, since I brought it up. It is different because it is holistic. It is different because it is the guiding light, and it is different because it has an introduction to womb wisdom. So we do talk about like the physical aspects of the womb in the Yoni Steam certification course. You learn like all the facts about the vagina. Like, did y'all know that the vagina renews itself every 96 hours? Did you know that? The lining of the vagina renews itself every 96 hours. So those people who are trying to sell you these detox pearls to detox your vagina, you don't have to do that. Just wait 96 hours. Drink lots of water, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, lentils, you know, probiotics, prebiotics. You'll have a new vagina. Did you know that? You learned that in the Yoni Steam course. What is the deadline to sign up for Womb Keepers Academy first round? So here's the thing. There is no deadline to sign up for the first rounds until it is over. Once the last live module has commenced, the price will go up. I would ideally like, if you want to be in the first round, for it to be done, for your deposit to have been made, or it to be paid in full by the 28th when we start live, ideally. However, if that doesn't work for you, the price will still be the price until the last live module is over in September. I think it's the first week of September. So did that make sense? Yeah. So if you want to get in at the $222 price for the first round, either it has to be paid in full on by July 28th, July 28th, or your deposit has to be made by July 28th. Okay? Okay. How does the payment plan work? You let me know. We'll create it together. Because I feel like if you give me a word that that's what it's going to be, then that's what it's going to be. And if it's not, then it's not. So yeah, so I will say this. And again, this is no pressure. I'm just giving you information. Because I want to be honest that after the live module, it's going to go up to $444. So if you know that like you want to be in the first round, but you're not ready to like dive in yet, I would say, and you want to keep that $222 price, I would say to go ahead and get in on that, because I have to honor that it's going up after the live module. Why can't I talk today? After the live module is over, the price will go up to $444. The Yoni Steam right now is $350. After some point in time, I feel like the Yoni Steam is gonna go up on my. Nah, I'll make the Yoni Steam go up after this is over too. The Yoni Steam is already live. It's already done. You know, we're gonna do a live run through of the Yoni Steam at some point. But right now, the Yoni Steam course is already available, pre-recorded, and you can get that for $350 right now. If you know that you want to do both, you can do both for $555. So, just putting that out there too. If you know that you want to do both, you want to do Yoni Steam and you want to do the Womb Wellness Advocate bundle for $555. Okay. All right, y'all. I love y'all so much. Any other questions? Let me know. Y'all, I'm excited too. You know what I'm most excited about is that like it's going to be live, because y'all know like my live energy is so much different than like when I'm like pre-recorded and I have a script. And I'm so excited about the people who are going to be in the room and who are going to like create this with me, because your questions, your insight, your, you know, hey, can you, you know, expound on this? Can you go deeper in this? Like that's gonna be what's really gonna like make this program like the bee's knees, man. And I'm excited about that. So I love you all. That's all that I have today. I'm gonna get off of here because this headache. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need the link, let me know. My inbox is open. My email is open. I love you all so much. I really do. And I can't express enough how important womb wisdom is, and how we collectively, you know, we talk about like the rise of the feminine, and we talk about, you know, the shift of the paradigm and all of that. And it's real. It's a thing. It's happening. But there is a way to do it, to make sure that we're all equipped, to make sure that what we're creating is sustainable, to make sure that we're passing on information to the next generation, and to make sure that we're going back and reaching a hand to the generation that came before us. Because here's the thing. There are some women that walk with us who are not yet ready to feel the freedom that we feel, or express the freedom that we express. And so by reaching back and loving on them and healing them and meeting them where they are and sitting in it with them, we heal them in ways that we may never even fully understand. I've had clients in their 50s and 60s who lean to me for womb wisdom and womb wellness. And at first it was like, well, what can I tell them? Because like I'm in my 30s, but the wisdom transcends time. It transcends age, demographics, gender. So much. So much, so much, so much. So, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for just being here and sharing this space with me. Remember to discover your inner sparkle and let it shine, because the world is waiting on you to just be you. And when a woman heals her womb, she heals the world. All right, bye guys. And listen, if you're new to me and these conversations, go look at the womb chat guide that Leah has created. It's a lot of dope information in there, y'all. And if you're looking for me on the internet streets, I am all things Javon A. Frazier, Jabon, the letter A, F-R-A-Z as in zebra, I-E-R. And my company, the Hidden Jewel Wellness Boutique, is all things Hidden Jewel Boutique, HIDDEN JEWELBOUTIQ. All right? Love y'all. Bye.